Hey, good morning, guys. I'm Trader Benny. I'm going to be your instructor through this course, the Rebuild Academy. It's a 2 months curriculum. As you already know, I'm going to be walking you through everything that you're going to need to become a better trader, confident trader, everything that you need to basically become better. Okay, so I this is just a brief introduction. I want you to understand something which I think is really important. I want you to know that there is, you see, when it comes to trading, there's little that another person can do for you. There is little, right? Yes, it's going to be impactful, right? You're going to be taking a lot, okay, but you have to be the one to ultimately say that I am ready, to get this result, to do this, to make this, and all of that. Okay, you have to be the one to say, yes, I'm ready to find my weak spots, and I'm ready to fix them. I'm ready to correct them. If you don't, to be very honest, there's not going to be so much that anybody can do for you. All right, if you have not decided to say, I am going to take the bull by the horn, right? I'm willing to do all that it takes, for me to see the results that I want, in my trading. Okay, and see, I really want you to understand that, you see, I don't know you. Okay, if we're being brutally honest, I don't know who you are. I have just decided to put this together because, when you trade, you you feel like there's always, once you get clarity, there's always a need for you to, you see a lot of people who are not doing it the right way, who don't even know what they're doing, who have no clue what they're doing. You see all these people, and there's a natural urge for you to want to fix it, to help people to fix it. Okay, I mean, all you have to do, that, at this point, all you have to do is just, place your trades, review your trades, manage your trades, and do all the things that you have to do. Okay. And you see a lot of people who have no clue what they're doing. All right. And you see, over the years, I've been having courses, like trying to teach people, but of course, as you go on, you get better, you grow, you become bigger. What you do always gets better than what you were doing. All right. But I've come to realize that one stone does not fit everybody. That's why I looked at it and say, no, it's not enough for me to just say, oh yeah, I'm going to do a 1 hour video, right? I'm going to do a 1 hour video and expect this video to be, good enough for every single person out there. It doesn't work that way, right? From my experience, it doesn't work that way, right? I've seen people who is, I mean, if you look at the internet, there are thousands and thousands of strategies, right? Thousands of strategies, so much that you can learn, so much that you can, you can absorb, and if you're not careful, you will be you will be caught in it, and you see that you're not making any progress. So this curriculum is going to be more of a drill than any other thing. It's going to be something that actually helps you improve, right? Yes, you're going to be getting videos. I'll try my best to make sure these videos are not as long as they usually get. Because this time is not about hearing me teach and talk, and it's going to be more about you willing to do what you have to do to go to the next level. There are things that you have to do. I cannot even begin to mention how many things we have to do, but I'm very sure we're going to go through every one of them. Okay, so you just have to be proactive, and you got to make sure that you do not skip or miss any part, because every part is a build up to the next part. If we say trading is a probabilistic game, have you ever done any kind of exercise that proves to you that it is actually a probabilistic game? If you haven't done that, you're going to struggle. So, and then there are other similar drills. There are drills that make you understand why you should do A and why you should not do B. And unless you have this reality, see, the way your brain operates is you can read something once. If you read it once, it makes no sense, right? It's just you're probably absorbing, let's say, 20 to 30% of whatever it is that you've come across. But the moment you start to repeat that thing or go over that thing, right? The repetition, that repetition is how your brain sticks, right? Is how mastery is made. Okay, your brain only knows that if something is important to you, you're going to repeat it. If you want me to remember something, you're going to repeat it. I can drive from here to my place of worship even if like I'm blindfolded. Why? Because the pattern is already created. How? I drive to that place every time. Right? I drive to that place every time. I could be doing something completely different from driving, and I am not going to miss my track. Why? Because I've gained mastery. How did I gain the mastery? Is it by driving to that point once? No. It's by doing what? By repeating it. Okay, so we're going to be doing drills like this, and we have a short time to do these things. Okay, 2 months might seem like a lot, but I promise you it's not that much. Okay, so I'm going to need you to follow me along with all the drills, all the assignments, everything. Just take out this time. Okay, take out this time and follow up, right? You're going to be benefiting from accountability. Accountability is, because it's not just you anymore in your tight corner, we're going to be using our WhatsApp group. I'm going to be calling you throughout the day on WhatsApp, right? We're going to be making, calls. Trade calls, right? So we're going to be. It's almost like, you'll be seeing my call like every time from now to the end of these 2 months, right? So I'm going to be calling the general group. So as long as it's convenient for you, just pick up the call. You don't need to open your microphone unless maybe you're asked to do that. But I'm going to be calling and speaking to you every time, okay, until the end of this curriculum. So this is not just me feeding you with information and telling you do this, do that, do this. No. I'm going to actually be guiding you through it, right? If let's say we're doing a drill to take a certain entry, right? We're going to be doing it together. I'm going to be doing mine, and revealing it to everybody, and then you on the other hand are going to be doing yours and revealing it to everyone, or at least to your group. Okay, so you're going to have a small group. I'm really happy that we're not so many, because there are certain things that I have to do myself to help you, right? Because everybody's individual, right? We're all different. What works for this guy is not or may not work for this guy. As a matter of fact, this person's challenge, this person's reality. In fact, let me tell you the truth. Even though you may have the same mother and father, both of you are not the same. You experience life differently, right? You experience life differently. So if with siblings it's not the same, then how much more strangers, right? And then you say, oh, we have the same mother and father, we grew up in the same home, we experience the same life, we have the same thing. No, it's not true, right? Because there are a lot of factors, right? There are a lot of factors. One might have been there when the parents' economic status was better, right? The other may not be there when is that good. So their experience is different. The parents may take a liking to one or something like this, right? So their experience, childhood, growing up, everything is not the same. And it can never be the same. All right. So I want you to know that no two people are the same, and this is why there are certain things that I have to do by myself, because I have to look at what you are doing, and then we're going to get a lot of assistance using AI as well to diagnose a lot of things. I'm going to be giving you a lot of deep things that can dig out a lot of things about you that you don't even know that exist. See, I'll tell you what, if you can follow through this entire program for 2 months, right? If you can follow this program for these 2 months, I promise you you're going to be better. I promise you, right? I promise you you're going to be better. Okay, so one thing I want you to know is, see, we might be friends online, but I don't know you. Our path may never cross. Our path could cross. In the next 3, 4, 5 years, 10 years, maybe there will be not much between us anymore, right? I want you to know that I am just I'm just something in your journey to that that high, right? That place where you're going to, that place where you're going to get your trophy, right? I am only like a tool for you. Okay, so I've given you myself, really. I've made myself available. I want you to take advantage of it. Don't ever be like, I'm ashamed, I don't want to do this, I don't know what people are going to say. These people, you may never meet them, they don't know you, right? And if you think you're too good, I don't think you're supposed to be in this program, right? If you're high and mighty. So nobody knows you, nobody care who you are, nobody care, and nobody's going to care. See, I'll tell you what, I had friends in my primary school. I don't know most of them anymore. Like, I don't know. They are not consequential in my current life now. You say, oh, I went as far back as primary. That's too much. No, even university, there are lots of friends I had that if I had done something or failed to do something because of what they would say or what they would do, guess what? They are not in my life anymore and they don't matter. Right? They don't matter and they will never be. Right? So it's me versus me. So you got to understand that now that you're here, you have you got to try as much as you can to take full advantage of this opportunity. If you miss it, you may not find it again. Because see, committing myself, my time and everything for 2 months, it's not a joke. It's not a joke. Right? It's not a joke. So I want to encourage you. If we're doing something, participate. If we're asking you, oh, how's this? Say how it is. Right? You got to have zero shame. Your pride should be, yo, this is how bad I was. In fact, everybody witnessed it. I was really bad. But look at me now. So every other thing is going to be via the call. I'm going to be making some calls later in the day. Today is the 1st of September 2020. Yeah, okay. So the first thing I want you guys to do for me is you take a screenshot of your trading history from wherever you are, whatever accounts that you must have traded in the past. I want you to take screenshots for me. Prepare that screenshot. When I call you, I'll tell you what to do with those screenshots. We're going to use your current maybe the way you trade, right? Currently, like, I'm sure you've been trading, right? You've traded anything at all. I mean, whether you just had losses until the account is gone, or you have a mixture of losses, or you are having winners. But see, if I were you, I will go to the worst performing account, the account that are really bad, and then I would prepare them. Okay, so take those screenshots, keep them. I'm going to tell you what to do with them, and we're going to do it together live. All right, so keep all of those screenshots. Just scroll to like your trade history for the entire period, right? Or at least for a period of just the entire period, right? Just get a screenshot of the entire period. If it is too many, if you can, log into the broker or the platform if it's a proper account, and then try and see if you can zoom out and take a screenshot. All right, because I don't want it to be more than 3 files. Okay, three screenshots. If you can give three screenshots, that's okay. What we want to see is the pattern, right? See, if I see your screenshot, if I see your history, I can now tell you this is who you are, and this is how we are going to follow you, or this is how we are going to work together to help you become a trader that is, basically just, having an equity curve that is going like this, right? Moving up. This is our goal. This is the goal of every trader. Okay, so this is where we're going to get you to. All right, so I want to see what it is right now, right? It is what it is right now that will help us to say, okay, this is what we're going to achieve. And then what you have gathered over the years about yourself, what do you think is the greatest problem that is stopping you from actually, getting the success that you think you're supposed to get. We're going to diagnose all of these things, get it out, and of course, before you know it, we use positive reinforcement. As I already said, we repeat the correct thing over and over and over until the brain understands the correct thing as the right thing to do, right? And then it becomes automatic. There are lots of mistakes I started with that are not part of me anymore, right? If I put a stop loss, for example, on a trade, there is nothing on earth that will make me move the stop loss down, right? There's nothing on earth. I don't even know how I got there. But over the years, because I took, this repetition of, I would say the negative effect of doing this, the negative effect of doing this. Eventually, I saw that this is not permissible. This is wrong. The brain adjusted, and now my brain on its own knows that I can't make this kind of mistake anymore, so I don't, right? So when we go through all these drills, all these things are going to now become second nature. They are going to become a part of you. So like I said, I'm going to be calling you regularly. Okay, so you can expect this call anytime. All right, just make sure you're with your phone and try as much as you can to be part of it, because these are phone calls. They are not going to be recorded. I'm going to try to give you of course the deliverables. I'll give you I don't have any video I have made already to say, oh, this is what I'm going to give to you. So we're doing this together. Okay, we're doing this together. You're going to be getting these videos every morning. Not every morning. It depends on what we are teaching or what we are currently doing. So if we're dealing with a specific thing, I'm going to give you video guides. I'm going to help you. So in fact, you're going to get everything you need basically. So just stay with us, go along with us, and then let's see how it unfolds. I wish you all the best. Until next time, do take care of yourself, and cheers.